Hey, what's up, guys? Casey Doman here, TaxSaleAcademy.com. Thank you so much for joining me on today's live stream right here on YouTube. All right, guys, I've got a great topic that I want to discuss with you today. And today we'll be talking about a question that I get asked on a fairly frequent basis from people not in the tax sale business. And that is, why tax sale investing? What's so great about tax sale investing? Why should I get into tax sale investing instead of all the other opportunities that are out there? And the fact of the matter is, there's a lot of opportunities right now in our economy. When it comes to real estate, you've got bank-owned homes, you've got wholesaling, you've got spec homes, commercial properties, and all sorts of other different types of real estate investments. Now, when it comes to the stuff outside of real estate, the opportunities are around. You got business opportunities, stock market, cryptocurrency is a comment that I get a lot recently. Why crypto, why tax sale investing instead of cryptocurrency? So guys, there's just a lot of opportunities out there. And the deal is, I'm not here to bash any of those investment vehicles. You can make a lot of money with each one of those. But historically speaking, tax sale investing, it really makes a whole heck of a lot of sense. So in today's live stream, it's going to be a quick little live stream, and we're going to have 3 prime examples of why I prefer tax sale investing. The first one is its history. Tax sale investing has a very, very strong history. I've been in the real estate game for over 16 years now, and I've seen so many different investment strategies come and go throughout the years. And a lot of these little investment strategies and schemes, they're designed to take advantage of like loopholes in the law or the current market conditions right then, or they're only usable for just a number of years, for 2 or 3 years. This means that you waste all your time learning about 1 or 2 investment strategies, and then suddenly that's taken off the table and you can't do that anymore. Additionally, one of the most popular strategies that's being used by a lot of new investors right now, there's a lot of forums, a lot of places that are debating whether it's even legal or not, and it's become a huge target for many state licensing boards. So guys, when it comes to tax sale investing, it's a lot different. It's got a very, very strong history. 300 BC, that's when tax sale investing first started. It originally started in the Roman Republic, as taxes were levied against the land to raise funds for their army and for their growing government, that kind of thing. This isn't like the next get-rich-quick scheme or something that's going to be gone tomorrow. It's a very, very viable investment strategy that's often underutilized because it's misunderstood, and a lot of people just don't take the time to really, learn about the process. It's been a very, very viable wealth-building strategy for over 2,300 years now, guys. So it's not the next big thing. It's a very, very long-standing practice that many people have become very, very wealthy from. So as long as taxation on real estate exists, which, let's be honest, it's going to exist forever, tax sale investing will also exist. There just aren't too many other opportunities that have this kind of longevity. Another benefit is going to be the minimal cost to entry. It's difficult to buy real estate for as cheap as you can when you invest in tax defaulted real estate. The opening bid for most tax sale properties will start off with the amount on the back due taxes, penalties, interest, and fees. And in most areas, these numbers will be a very, very small percentage of the actual fair market value of that property. Now, obviously, that number can increase as the amount of competition increases, but just understand that unlike a bank-owned home, you're not competing with a private enterprise. A bank is trying to get as much money as they can for a piece of property, right? A private investor that's trying to wholesale or do whatever else, they're trying to get as much as they can. When it comes to tax defaulted real estate, the county has to go by the law. They have to follow the law down to the letter, right? They can only do so much. They can't just put crazy price tags on stuff. They have state statutes that they have to follow. And the deal is, the county's goal is to not make a whole lot of money. The county's goal is to return that specific property back to the tax rolls as a successful tax revenue producing property once again. That way they can meet their budgets, they can pay for all the amenities, all the services, and all that good stuff. That's their primary goal. They just want to get that property back to a tax revenue producing state again. Now, I want you to know, I'm not going to say it'll ever happen again, and I'm not even trying to give you any hope that's going to happen. But if you want to see prime examples of just how cheap some of these properties can go, you need to listen to my podcast that I posted a couple of weeks ago. It was titled Best Day of My Tax Sale Life. That's TaxSalePodcast.com. Again, TaxSalePodcast.com. Listen to that episode. It's an incredible story that happened to me. You can also watch my video on, I think it's like 1 cent property. You can search my channel, or the $20 house. These are all very, very rare and kind of extreme examples, but it just goes to show you that there is a very minimal cost to entry if you catch the right opportunity. Another reason is just kind of the repeatability of the process. If you've ever spent any time looking for bank-owned properties or like multifamily properties, stuff like that, you know that those markets can be very, very tight, and you might spend 6 months or a year before you find your next deal. It could be there tomorrow, but it might take a long time before you actually find your next deal. In some areas where I invest, there's auctions that are monthly or even twice monthly. In other areas, they only hold once a year, but there might be 200 or 300 properties that are offered at these auctions. I've been to auctions before, they've had 1,000 different properties that were auctioned off. And if you're willing to invest in areas that are not local to you, if you're willing to travel outside of your comfort zone a little bit and maybe travel to a different county or different state, you can quite literally attend an auction every day of the week if you wanted to, and if you had the manpower and the resources to, right? There's so many tax sale properties out there that, there's just a significant number that are sold on a very, very regular basis. So it's not like you have to sit around just twiddling your thumbs waiting for the next opportunity. If you're a go-getter, you can find auctions to go to just about every day of the week. The deal is that opportunity abounds. In my hometown, for example, when it comes to this repeatability thing and just how sustainable it is, 15 years ago, I started seeing some, familiar faces. I'll go to the same auction now and I'll actually start seeing like their sons that they've taught and they pass this knowledge down. Because the deal is a lot of times these guys want to pass it down to their family, and it's just a very viable, very sustainable wealth building strategy. And again, tax sale investing is not something that you can just, walk into and it's easy for you. You have to learn, you have to take the time to learn and that kind of stuff. So guys, those are just 3 of the prime examples that I like to give as far as why tax sale investing. There are loads of other benefits as well. The selection of properties. You don't have to be an insider. That's one that really bothers me when it comes to a lot of these bank-owned homes and stuff like that. I see a lot of the insiders, a lot of the attorneys will get the deals just getting to know somebody that, they're kind of working stuff out, kind of doing some weird stuff, right? You also don't have to deal with people you don't like. You don't have to, truthfully, the barrier to entry is just you taking the time to learn what you're doing. There's just so many benefits to tax sale investing. It's truly unreal. But again, the 3 that we discussed are the 3 that I kind of like to give as prime examples. Is tax sale investing the most popular investment strategy? Is it the newest strategy? Is it the coolest thing? Is it the only strategy? The answer to all these is obviously no, it's not. But that's kind of the reason I like it so much. It's not like a whole bunch of people are everybody rushed after crypto and then the market goes up and down, it goes all crazy and that kind of stuff. Tax sale investing is very sustainable. It's a good wealth building strategy, guys, and it's something that, you can get into. Just take the time to learn what you're doing and then get into it. And if you're looking for an incredible investment opportunity, that's going to be a great source, is tax sale investing. Guys, that's all I've got for today. If you're enjoying my live streams, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and go ahead and click on that like button. What that does is it tells me that you're actually finding this information useful and that you're enjoying the content that we're providing for you guys. If you're looking to learn more about investing in tax defaulted real estate, be sure to check out my new book right here, Tax Sale Playbook. And you can get that book for free at taxsaleacademy.com. Again, that's taxsaleacademy.com. We actually paid for the book for you. All that we ask is your help getting it shipped from our warehouse to your front door. Guys, that's it for today. Make it a successful day. Take care.